Who is this ghastly man?
Your one and only favorite Muppet. Hey there, Boomerites. What's going on? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to the channel. Before I start this, I've been watching Only Fools and Horses. I'm currently on season 7, and I've been watching them on Patreon. Most of the show reactions that I do, I post on Patreon now, because it's becoming increasingly difficult over the past few months, probably over the past year, to get show reactions on YouTube. So I apologize for that, but I've been posting them on Patreon if you guys want to check them out. But Only Fools and Horses, yeah, I've been doing reactions to that show for about a year now. And I couldn't praise it enough. It is one of the best shows, one of the best comedy shows I've ever seen. And although it may not be my favorite, it's probably in my top 5 of the shows that I've reacted to. It's probably top 3, actually. But I said it before on probably like 2 or 3 times at this point on those reactions that, you know, if one of my American friends asked me, hey, what's the, you're watching all these shows from the UK, what's the #1 show that you would recommend? It would be Only Fools and Horses, without question. Yes, In-Betweeners is great. I love it. Peep Show's great. Father Ted is fantastic. They're all great. Most of the ones that I've reacted to. But this one in particular, even if, and almost every episode is funny, but even if one of the episodes ain't that funny, it has wholesome moments. It's got heart, spirit. I am extremely invested in the characters, more so than any other show a comedy show, more than any other comedy show that I've ever watched. And that includes all of them. Doesn't matter if it's British or American. Doesn't matter. I'm more invested in these characters, and I care about these characters more than all the others in any other comedy show that I've ever watched. I cannot praise Only Fools and Horses enough. But man, yeah, if an American friend asked me, hey, what's the one show from the UK that we gotta watch? This would be the one. It's timeless. Every, you know, I can't remember when it was first made, probably the 80s, but you can pop in any episode, and it's almost every one of them is a classic. It really is. So I can't praise it enough. Which brings us to this video. Sorry, it's a long intro, but this was in my YouTube feed, so I had to check it out because it's only a 10-minute video, but I guess they did like a short special. It's called Beckham and Peckham. So David Beckham makes an appearance in Only Fools and Horses in a short little special that they did. I'm looking at the description below here. It says it was made in 2014. So I'm at the point where they're in the early 90s, I guess. At the point I'm at on Patreon, where it's season 7, so early 90s, I guess. So 2014. So Delboy is probably a bit older in this one, which will be kind of a shock to me. But I just had to check this out. So I will, hopefully this makes it to YouTube. I really want this one to make it to YouTube. But if it doesn't, I'm going to post this on Patreon anyway. Before this post to YouTube. But I'm going to give this one a shot. And hopefully it makes it to YouTube. Because I love Only Fools and Horses so much. It's definitely the, I would say the best comedy that's come out of the UK, in my opinion. But here we go, folks. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and hopefully you enjoy the reaction. Here we go. David Beckham in Peckham. So here we go.
Stick a pony in me pocket. I'll fetch the suitcase from the van. 'Cause if you want the best of
All right, come on then, gather round everybody, gather round.
The market's
Come
changed
on,
too.
come on, I am not contagious. Listen, I've got a very special offer for you today. This is a once-in-a-lifetime, never-to-be-repeated offer in top-of-the-range men's fashion.
Oh, man.
I have here authentic David Beckham underpants.
Golden
now,
balls.
Before you rush in and tear me limb from limb, and just to give you a better idea of what we're talking about, I have got my younger brother Rodney to model a pair for you. Rodney.
Oh, no, even Rodney's aged a lot.
Look at that. Look at that.
He looks so
Brings a tear
bad.
to your eye, doesn't it? These are 100% man-made cotton, and they're fully elasticated. And as you can see, they got a very handy button-up fly in case you're taken short. You know what I mean, don't you? Right, but just to show you what makes these very special, Rodney, turn around if you please. Come on, don't be shy, come on. Right, here is the speciality. Ta-da! Yes.
Poor Rodney. He's, I guess, you know, where I'm at in the season, he's working for his father-in-law. But I guess he's back on the street with Delboy.
Each one of these has been personally signed by none other than Golden Balls himself. No, this is true, straight up, because it just so happens that Bex is a personal friend of mine, isn't he, Rodney?
I'm going to kill you.
He's a card, isn't he, eh? No, you see, he owed me a favour because it was me what arranged a bouncy castle for his son Brookside's 12th birthday party. You see, what? No, this is absolutely true, straight up. Now, come on, this is a special offer. You won't see this again. They normally retail at 10 quid, but I'm knocking them out for you, £4.50. Come on, £4.50. Tell you what, 2 for 9 quid. 2 for 9, 2 any... Come on, let's clear up and get out of here. Get down to Cafe, have a bacon sarnie, eh? You better take those off. You look like a right dipstick.
Oh, man. Get your cups. He's got the spoon in his cup. I've been made fun of for whenever I have tea on camera and the spoon still in there. Y'all made fun of me for that. Delboy does it. Of course, Rodney handed it to him, but you know I'm just messing with it.
That is the last time, Del, and I mean it this time.
What are you moaning about now?
That is the last time I let you talk me into degrading myself all for the sake of one of your little schemes.
Look, Rodney, these are hard times. We've all got to make little sacrifices here and there.
All right, then. If we've all got to make sacrifices, next time you can wear them.
Oh, don't be stupid. I've got a reputation to uphold.
And did you at any moment think about my reputation?
Yes, I did. And that's why you're wearing them.
You know, I honestly thought you changed. But no, you're just the same old Del, ploughing through life without the slightest consideration for anyone else's feelings.
That hurts, Rodney. That really hurts. You just tell me one time, just one, when I have ignored you or hurt your feelings. And don't go on about that painting competition. Or the Peckham pouncer. Or the time I turned the knob up on the sunbed and made your face go red.
All right, then. What about when I was 11 and you and your mates was bored, so you asked me to play hide and seek and I hid in that big chest thing you bought?
Oh, yeah, that was a good place to hide. Nobody thought of looking in there, did they?
No. And you all sodded off down a pub in the end, didn't you? Do you remember that?
Yeah, well, we got fed up looking for you, didn't we?
4.5 hours I was in that thing.
Well, you
You know what's wild to me seeing them older. It's Rodney has the same exact voice coming out of him. I would imagine like his voice would have gone down like deeper, you know. But no, it's the same exact voice from his younger days.
took the game too seriously. We'd all finished playing by then.
Yeah, no one thought to tell me, though, did they?
No, because we didn't know where you was hiding.
There's a dodgy look on that thing.
Well, how was I supposed to know that?
You fitted it.
Oh, did I?
I thought it was going to suffocate.
Then why didn't you bang on the lid? Or shout or something?
Because then you would have known where I was hiding.
All right, Rodney, look, I am sorry that you got locked in that chest, but we've got more important matters to focus on, eh? Like the fact that we are currently lumbered with 200 pairs of men's pants that some git has scribbled over.
What are you looking at me for? You asked me to sign them.
And if I asked you to go out into the high street wearing a sarong, would you?
Well,
It's all right, David. He's not blaming you, are you, Del?
Yes.
All right, he is blaming you.
Just don't know what the world is coming to. Really, I don't. Here I am, an ex.
David Beckham is a beautiful man. As a straight male, David Beckham is an absolutely beautiful man. I'm jealous. I wish I looked like that. But he's trying to hide it. And he's not doing a very good job.
Multi-millionaire.
X being the operative word.
Yeah, and I've got you with 2 GCEs. And a footballing legend who makes Boise look like a pauper. And we can't flog a pair of pants between us.
boxer briefs.
What?
They're boxer briefs.
What are?
The pants.
Well, that's what I said. What is he on about? Look, I'm just glad that we're not in that dragon's den, because God knows what Alex Sugar would have made of all this.
It was your idea to have Rodney model them.
Oh, so it's my fault now, is it? Look, I didn't want to wear the stupid bloody things in the first place.
Oh, shut up, you tart.
You know, he's got a point there, Rodney. You could have shown a bit more enthusiasm. It's always been your problem, that has.
In case you two hadn't noticed, I am not an underwear model. I am a middle-aged fly pitcher who drives a freewheel van, and above all else, I do not look like that.
He does.
Just any old excuse with you, though, isn't it, eh? Anyway, I only suggested you do it because he wouldn't.
But Del, I can't go walking around in public in just my underwear. The last time I did that, Fergie almost killed me.
Anyway, why are you wearing them glasses?
These?
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought that, if I was to wear these, no one would recognise me and I could be a little bit, incognitive.
Yeah, good thinking.
Rodders, have you really got 2 GCEs?
Yeah, we've got one in maths and one in art.
Oh, I love art.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
But who's your favourite artist?
That's a tough one.
Delboy.
I'd probably have to say Matisse, because I don't think anyone could get near the way he could convey intensity through the use of pure colour, I mean...
Delboy, you should have named Delboy. Delboy is the biggest bullshit artist of all time.
Matisse did for colour what Picasso did for form. How about you?
I love Tony Hart. That morph cracks me up.
Don't know who that is.
Are you two all done?
Oh, yeah.
OK, can we get back to our problem? Now, I think at the end of the day, we're going to have to accept that we are in a classic case of boucher à la Renée, as they say in the Orsec.
Well, why don't you get Damien to model him? He's young.
Rodney, do you really expect me to ask my son to go and stand in the market out there looking like a slab of meat while people gawp at him? I mean, that kind of humiliation could scar him for the rest of his life. You're already scarred, so one more wouldn't hurt, you see.
What about Trigger?
Yeah.
Leave it out. Asking Trigger for help's like asking Ozzy Osbourne to look after your bats.
No, I'm sorry, Rodney, but you are stuck with the pants.
Get Trigger out here.
You see, Rodney, most people think modelling is all about standing there looking great, but it isn't. Actually, it is, but there's more to it than that.
Yeah? Now, listen, Rodney. This is the horse's mouth speaking.
Just remember, a good model doesn't just walk, he glides. A good model doesn't just turn, they oscillate.
He can't hide it. He can't hide it. He's too beautiful. He really is. Even in that getup he's got. He can't hide it at all. Oops, did it go forward? Yeah.
Are you David Beckham?
I am, but don't tell anyone. I don't want to draw any attention to myself, all right?
Okay.
Good boy.
Oh, God. The callback to that great moment at the bar. Oh, man. Yeah, there's no way I can't post this one to Patreon before I post it to YouTube. But the people on Patreon, y'all who are on Patreon would never forgive me.
What a plonker.
Yes. A beautiful plonker.
Alright, come on, let's clear out.
Wish I was that handsome. Beautiful. Excellent. Nice. It's good callback to earlier episodes. They even mentioned some of the, especially with the dialogue with Rodney, talking about all the times Delboy embarrassed him. I've seen most of the ones he was talking about. In fact, I think I saw all of them that he was talking about. But yeah, there's like, it was nice to see David Beckham in there. It was nice to see them too. Although it kind of hurts me that they're older now, you know, because I haven't got that far with Only in Fools and Horses, even though I've gotten pretty far. But seeing them in Rodney and Delboy as elder statesmen, it kind of hurts a little bit. But the fire is still there, so I like that. But yeah, the Only Fools and Horses, I can't talk that show up enough. It's just fantastic. I care more about the characters in that show. Even the minor ones like Trigger, like they mentioned Trigger, and Denzel and everybody else. It's just amazing. Amazing television. And it's probably the best comedy show I've ever seen. Could be. But, yeah, this special was made in 2014. It says here that it was made to help raise money for charity. So that's always very sweet. So it was nice that David Beckham stepped in there and helped those guys out to do that. But yeah, man, I can't talk this show up enough. You guys were right. You guys have even before I started doing them, you guys recommended the show to me for a very long time. And even if the episode is not, laugh out loud hilarious, it's still just one of the best. Like it's there was even one episode that I reacted to where Delboy, spoilers for anybody who hasn't watched them, but Delboy got into a fight so Rodney wouldn't have to, and got the crap beat out of him. And I almost like cried on camera because I was like choked up that he would do something like that for him. It was, I'm missing a lot of the details of that, I know, but for those of you who saw that reaction, you know what I'm talking about. But it's just fantastic. Couldn't praise the show enough. If anybody says, what's the best thing to come out of the UK, I'd probably put this on the telly. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And I'll see you guys again soon, all right? Take care, stay safe, and I hope you have a great weekend. Peace, everybody.